embark on an extraordinary journey into the heart of spirituality, where we uncover 7 harsh truths that challenge and transform the soul. This is not just a path, but a profound metamorphosis, where each step reveals deeper layers of self and spirit. Are you ready to embrace the journey and discover your true potential? Chapter 1. The Illusion of Perfection. In the heart of the spiritual journey lies the harsh truth of the illusion of perfection. This odyssey isn't about attaining an unblemished state of being, but embracing the full spectrum of our humanity, with all its imperfections and complexities. The realization that perfection is a myth, not a milestone, marks the beginning of true spiritual awakening. Here, we learn that our flaws are not failings, but facets of our unique character, each imperfection weaving into the tapestry of our individuality. This journey of embracing our entire selves, warts and all, paves the path to a deeper, more authentic relationship with ourselves and, by extension, with the universe. It teaches us that in our imperfections lies our greatest strength, the ability to grow, evolve, and adapt. The pursuit of perfection then transforms from a goal into a journey of self-acceptance, where the beauty of our humanity shines through our flaws. Chapter 2. The Shadow of Doubt. The second profound truth encountered on the spiritual path is the shadow of doubt. Often cast as a villain in the narrative of faith, doubt is, in reality, a silent guardian of truth. It challenges us to question, to delve deeper, and to seek a more profound understanding of our beliefs and values. In the crucible of doubt, faith is tested, and in this testing, it finds its strength and resilience. Embracing doubt is not a descent into skepticism, but an ascent towards a higher plane of spiritual certainty. It compels us to explore the unknown corners of our beliefs, to confront the questions that lurk in the shadows of our minds. This journey through doubt is arduous, marked by moments of uncertainty and confusion. But it is in these moments that our faith is refined and our spiritual resolve is fortified. The path through doubt leads to a place where beliefs are not inherited or adopted, but earned and affirmed, where faith is not blind but illuminated by the light of personal truth and understanding. Chapter 3. The Balancing Act. The third harsh truth in the spiritual journey is the perpetual challenge of balance. Striving for spiritual enlightenment while navigating the complexities of worldly life is akin to walking a tightrope. It's a delicate dance between the ethereal and the earthly, where one must learn to harmonize the inner quest with outer responsibilities. This balance is not about dividing time equally, but about integrating spiritual practices into the fabric of daily life. It involves understanding that each aspect of life work, relationships, personal growth, can be a medium for spiritual expression and development. The art of balance lies in the ability to find spirituality in the mundane, to turn everyday experiences into opportunities for growth and reflection. This equilibrium is dynamic, constantly shifting as life unfolds, requiring ongoing adjustment and attunement. In mastering this balance, we learn to live a life where the spiritual and the worldly are not in conflict, but in a beautiful, symbiotic relationship. Chapter 4. The Path to Self-Love. The fourth truth is the arduous journey towards self-love, a cornerstone in the foundation of spiritual growth. This path is often strewn with obstacles of self-doubt and criticism, making the journey towards accepting and loving oneself a formidable challenge. Self-love in the spiritual sense goes beyond mere self-care. It's an acknowledgement of one's intrinsic worth and a commitment to nurturing one's soul. It involves a deep dive into the innermost parts of oneself, confronting the shadows and embracing even the parts we wish to change. This journey is about recognizing that self-compassion and kindness are not just acts of benevolence towards oneself, but acts of rebellion against a world that often promotes self-criticism. In learning to love ourselves, we find the strength to extend this love to others, creating a ripple effect of compassion and empathy that transcends individual boundaries. Continuing with the next chapters, Chapter 5, The Virtue of Patience. The fifth harsh truth is the necessity of patience in the spiritual journey. True spiritual growth is not a rapid transformation, but a gradual unfolding, a process that cannot be rushed. This path requires patience, not just with the journey itself, but with oneself. It involves understanding that each step, no matter how small, is an integral part of the journey. Patience teaches us to value the process over the destination, to find joy and learning in the gradual progression of our spiritual evolution. This virtue turns our focus inward, encouraging us to celebrate each moment of insight and every small victory along the way. In a world that often demands instant gratification, patience is a quiet yet powerful act of defiance, a commitment to the slow and steady cultivation of the self. Chapter 6, The Art of Letting Go. The sixth truth in the spiritual odyssey is the art of letting go. This involves the challenging process of releasing past traumas, attachments, and limiting beliefs. Letting go is more than a physical release. It's a spiritual and emotional liberation. It's about understanding that clinging to the past or to certain outcomes only hinders our journey. This process requires deep introspection and the courage to confront what binds us. In letting go, we make room for new experiences and insights, allowing ourselves to flow with the rhythms of life. The art of letting go is not a one-time event, but a continuous practice, a daily exercise in surrender and trust, leading to profound personal freedom and spiritual growth. Chapter 7, Confronting and Transcending Fear. The seventh and final truth is the confrontation and transcendence of fear. Fear, in its many forms, is a significant barrier on the spiritual path. Facing these fears requires courage and the willingness to look beyond the surface. It's about understanding the roots of our fears, whether they stem from past experiences, societal conditioning, or internal doubts. Overcoming fear is not about eliminating it entirely, but learning to rise above it, to recognize its presence without allowing it to dictate our actions. This process of facing and transcending fear is transformative, revealing the true strength and resilience of our spirit. It teaches us that the essence of our being is beyond fear's grasp, and in this realization, we find profound freedom and empowerment. As we conclude this exploration of the 7 harsh truths of the spiritual journey, remember that each step, no matter how challenging, is a stride towards enlightenment and self-discovery. We hope this journey has illuminated your path and inspired your spirit. If you found value in this exploration, please consider subscribing to our channel for more insightful content. Your engagement helps us grow and continue to bring you transformative spiritual insights. Thank you for joining us on this journey.